Kohalim La Yaha Bashim Yasha Bashim Hakodash. The bonus agreements and apostles. Thought they Yasha for the strength in order to make this video as well. This one's the part 3 to disease X and the rice grain, which the rice grain is a reference to the chip. You know, because of course you always, I don't know if you've seen in the video, but they always mention the fact that it's the size of a rice grain, the microchip implant. Which there probably be variations of it, but the point is, if you take it, you know, you're done for. Ultimately speaking, Revelation 16 talks about the effects of the juice as well. Salakia, the effects of the mark of the beast. You know, a noisome and grievous source. Where is it? Salakia, Revelation 16 verse something. I think it's in the first few verses, somewhere in there. Let me just read the full chapter and see. Yeah, I guess this is it. Let's see something else. But yeah, noisome and grievous soul. So, zoom in. This is Revelation 16 verse 2, and the first went, I'll read verse 1. Revelation 16 verse 1, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. So of course that noisome and grievous sore, I think it means painful and smelly. Let me actually search the definition. Definition of grievous. The definition of noisome. Yeah, you guys can see it here. Grievous means of something very severe or serious.
Grievous.
So yeah, grievous. I think that's the word. Yeah, not grievous. Grievous. Let me check this one out. Causing or characterized by severe pain, suffering, or sorrow. You know, pain, suffering, or sorrow. That's the definition of grievous. Now let's type in noisome. This is what's going to happen to those who take the mark of the beast, man. Eventually, you know, when that vial is then poured, of course, it's in a metaphorical sense. But when this event happens, where you know the angels then ordained to make those who took the mark of the beast get a sore, this is what's going to happen. They're going to get a painful one, which is grievous. And what does noisome mean? Noisome means offensive to the senses, and especially to the sense of smell. Yeah, highly obnoxious or objectionable. This was really the key part. So pretty much something smelly, man. It's not nice to smell. So obviously when a person has a sore, like let's say someone's skin was rotting, then that smell ain't going to be nice. That smell is going to be awful. You'll be repelled by it. So of course those who took the mark of the beast is going to be exposed as well. You know, ain't no one going to be hiding. So you know that's Revelation 16 verse 2 right there. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore. That's the key part, upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. So of course with the mark of the beast, you know, being the microchip implant, being the key part as well, they're going to suffer the effects. That's the point, whoever takes it. But going back to this video though. What's I able to do? Salakia. But yeah, this one's the vitamin D one. Yeah, Salakia. Let me play it and then skip ahead and get to the point. Good God.
Well, you are most welcome to this video, and I'm delighted to have with us today Dr. David Grimes. Dr. Grimes, welcome.
Thank you, Sean. Very nice of you to invite.
Now, I've been looking forward to this because Dr. Grimes has been a physician for a long, long time, a medical researcher, medical author, and he's been through the whole development of vitamin D and the understanding of vitamin D and the importance of vitamin D for health and for immunity. So we're going to get some really good insights if you want to stick around for this video. And we've got some PowerPoint slides here, David, haven't we, to look at. So shall we start?
Yeah, of course. So, you know, that's the topic that they kept talking about. you saw there, you know. But let me skip ahead to the key part. You know, just wanna review the part 3. Was supposed to just wrap things up. There wasn't enough time in the other one. Let's see. Where is it? Things around here. Yeah, card. I mean, it's pretty obvious what happens here, man, but just a rough explanation. These are just 2 different people with different levels of vitamin D. Of course, both of them taking the juice with different levels of vitamin D. This one has higher levels, 40 nanograms per milliliter was the initial starting point. This guy here has 20 nanograms per milliliter. So this one had higher vitamin D than the other one. And of course, we know that vitamin D has benefits of immunity. Speaking of, let me actually see actually let me play it and I'll research the benefits of vitamin D.
And here we have an example. So we have 2 people coming into the system here.
The person 1.
Person 1 in green, and the person 2 in blue.
Person 2 in.
The person in green has got a good level of vitamin D in the blood. The blue person has not very much. So they hit COVID-19 infection.
Yeah, both at the same time.
Yeah, both at the same time, yeah, COVID-19.
Yeah.
And the vitamin D level in the blood is knocked down. It's consumed. I've knocked it down there.
I literally
Use it up. Yeah.
But that's okay because they started with a fairly high level.
Yeah.
It was more okay.
Yeah. Now, if it was just a matter of COVID-19, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. So this person here with the low level,
Yeah.
still above the sort of
The critical level. Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
So it's down a bit.
That have continued with a level of 15, and these are in nanograms per mil, I'm afraid, not nanomoles. Don't forget that 20 nanograms is 50 nanomoles.
Yeah. So 50.
Yeah, so Carl, the point is, obviously, with the graph alone, you should understand what's happened here. Juice 1, vitamin D levels went low again. Juice 2, it went low again, further. So that's really the point of this video, why I wanted to bring it out to you. Let me search up in fact, before I search, actually, hold on. Not even definition, benefits, vitamin D. Let's get some facts. So. I wanted something to be clear, but yeah. Says, so okay, let me actually scan this through. So it says vitamin D is a nutrient your body needs for building and maintaining healthy bones. That's because your body can only absorb calcium, and the primary component of bone when vitamin D is present. Vitamin D also regulates many other cellular functions in your body. It's anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, neuroprotective properties, support immune health, yeah, as I mentioned before, muscle function, and brain cell activity, man. So of course it's going to help with the core part of the body, man, movement, immunity, of course the brain as well. So that's why, when the see, that's how Esau's a flipping crafty guy, man. Where's this thing? So that's why, when people take the juice, the fact that vitamin D levels went down, Esau's trying to weaken the immune system, man. He's trying to weaken people. So of course, with that weakness coming in, then eventually a person would then come to the point where it's like, okay, they can't even fight a normal cold. They just die. That's just one scenario right there. I think, let me even read this. So vitamin D isn't naturally found in many foods, but you can get it from fortified milk, fortified cereal, fatty fish, such as salmon, mackerel, sardines, your body also makes vitamin D when direct sunlight converts a chemical in your skin into an active form of the vitamin calciferol. So really the point is you can get it from sun, mackerel, sardines, fatty fish. So, our Kim can get on that. Obviously, if you eat a lot of mackerel, your body will get tired of it, because I've tried that myself, man. Eating mackerel every day, I'm like, I've got to take a break from this. But eggs as well is another option. If you get tired of mackerel, eggs is another option too. Vitamin D. Yeah. Let's see another website. It says reduced risk of osteoporosis, which means the breakdown of bones. When people age, bones start to fracture a little bit, break, minor breaks in the bones. So higher doses of vitamin D can prevent osteoporosis, falls, and fractures in older adults. Yeah. Better strength. Vitamin D can increase physical strength, both upper and lower limbs. Cancer prevention here as well. So yeah, it's a key vitamin, man. It's supposed to help you be stronger, internally in terms of the immune system. And yeah, but I was gonna get a precept too. Go on to 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Exactly. Because Esau's sword is this thing right here. That's his sword. Hence why he's gonna, he's a crafty guy, man. He's a crafty guy. I feel as if there's another precept as well. It talks about his craftiness as well. Or maybe it's the... Hold on. Let me just search crafty. I was taking crafty counsel against thy people and consult against thy hidden ones. But be it so, I did not burden you, nevertheless being crafty. I think it's either this one or but yeah, I mean, these two precepts, Job 5 and 12 and Psalm 83 verse 3, and Psalms 83 verse 3 are pretty much top notch for this context here. So I'll read this, Psalm 83 verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. So that crafty counsel right there, man, when Esau goes and has his meetings. The thing is, all of that is to then discuss how they can execute this to happen in people's bodies, man, without people being aware of it. So let me see this. There's another graph. Yeah, see? So this one was the one. I'm not gonna play the video because I don't want him to say the word and then this video gets taken down. So this one's the one right here where people were taken, man. With all the companies that were producing it, you had AstraZeneca, Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson. There are a few others as well, but those were the core 4, I think. Yeah. So this mRNA, the juice that was taken, which really it's got other stuff too. But the fact that each of these arrows here is when the person took it, and here as well. For a person with lower levels of vitamin D, they're pretty much finished. So of course their immunity is done for. But let's say even if they had high levels of vitamin D and they were aware of the vitamin D, of taking vitamin D supplements or just eating foods that have vitamin D, as it says here, continuous vitamin D supplement. So every time you took the shot, took a supplement, it went up. And took it went up. Took it, went up. This don't give an excuse to take it though, but it's pretty much emphasizing the importance of vitamin D. So, let me get this. Yeah, this is our final precept because this time is running. So, Ezekiel 5 verse 12, and third part of thee shall die with pestilence, and with famine shall they be consumed in the midst of thee, and the third part shall fall by the sword round about thee, and I will scatter a third part into all the winds, and I will draw out a sword after them. So that's pretty much pertaining to Israel, man. So I've got to wise up. And of course, pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.